Hello everyone and welcome back to a time trial guide here on Gran Turismo week 52, the last one of the year, and we're at Tsukuba in that NSX Type R. Merry Christmas, happy holidays wherever you are and whatever you're celebrating in this festive period. But this one, hopefully 2 million credits for you. Sports hard tyres, medium difficulty, and a very slidey car in this NSX Type R. Goal estimate around the 1 minute 3.3, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, people are off due to the holidays. So some people may try hard this a bit more than usual. If you enjoy this video, as always, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. And what we're going to do is my fast lap, a pad lap, then the chase cam, so you get all angles, and I can give you all the tips that I can give you. So, first up, third gear, stay in it on the start-finish line. No need to change to fourth here because it allows you to brake later. Now, if you do change to fourth, you will have to brake earlier, so use the left box there. But if you stay in third gear, you can brake at the end of the building or even the lamppost on the right-hand side as you go into this corner. Now, I'm going to stay in third gear because it's the better gear here. We come into the corner then at trail braking all the way in towards the middle. Now, my goal here is to try and maintain 40 miles an hour. I've just dropped to 39. I've started to hit the accelerator. If you need a marker, I'm not using this. The end of that Advan billboard there is a good accelerating marker to use, which you can also see on chase cam right here. Notice that I've come in on a very nice line. If you come in really tight, you may suffer with some oversteer on exits. Just be careful. Change to third gear then and continue on towards the next hairpin. And you're going to brake quite early for this one. So on the right, we've got the white barrier going to orange barrier. You're going to brake just after that leaves the edge of your screen, okay? On the right-hand side, just after it leaves the edge of your screen. And you want to brake in a straight line in this NSX Type R. If you remotely turn as you brake, the braking efficiency goes down. So there we go, brake in a straight line. We start to release it as we turn in. Now, we're in second gear here. We're looking for that blue billboard on the exit in terms of our accelerating marker. We're keeping a nice tight line here because the corner is cambered as well. That will support the car on exit because the rear will plant down. On a camber, it accelerates out the corner fine. You may suffer some power oversteer, so just be careful. No, sir, I'm absolutely fine. Head over towards the left-hand side, and the edge of the building there on the left-hand side is your brake marker for this right-hander. But you need to be in third gear by this point as well, so you may hit the brakes and go up a gear if you want to do it that way, or up to third gear and then hit the brakes. Now, I overbrake on this particular lap, but you just want to tap the brakes and turn in because I go down to 60 miles an hour. You need to stay around 62 there. Through this left-hander, you may suffer some power oversteer. So notice that I slightly lifted. There to avoid that power oversteer, and you will also suffer some understeer as well, just to, annoy you with that little bit more. In towards the final hairpin, you got this dark green here on the left-hand side, so at the start of the curb in there. That is your brake marker for this right-hander. You're going to go down to second gear. Now, I did have a look at some laps on the leaderboard, and they were going to first, but second gear is absolutely fine for this one. Get it rotated. Look for that marshal box if you want an accelerating marker. I don't use that. I use the camera of the corner. I judge it based on that, and then I start accelerating out of it. Again, similar to previous, you may suffer some power oversteer on exit, so just be careful of that. Try and straighten up as quick as you can to avoid that. Notice there, you can see a little bit of a wiggle, but we go up to third gear, and we're going to continue on now towards the final corner. So on the right side, what we're going to be using are those billboards right there. So on a pad, I actually use the start of the white billboard. On a wheel, I'm using the end of the white billboard. Why am I doing that? Also, with weight transfer on a pad versus a wheel, etc. We know there's issues there on a pad, but I'll show you that pad lap a little bit later on. So the end of the billboard there, I come in and I'm trail braking all the way through. I'll let the car roll a little bit now. I'm dropping to around 73 miles an hour, and I'm looking for those marshals on the right-hand side. We've got Steve, Rory, and Brian there on the right-hand side. And they are our accelerating markers. We're in third gear right now. We're going to start accelerating. You may suffer some understeer on exit. You may suffer some oversteer on exit. You're going to have to judge this based on throttle. Notice my throttle input is up and down like a yo-yo there. But we head towards the line. That's a 1 minute 2.1. So we go to the pad lap then. So remember, the edge of the building on the right is what we want to use as a brake marker as we go into here. Second gear. And then we're looking to start accelerating. Now, you're going to see that I get a bit more oversteer on the pad. That's because I'm not smooth on a pad. I'm not a pad player, remember. I'm just doing this just to show you it's possible. So, white to orange barrier on the right side is when we hit the brakes. We turn in. I suffer a bit of understeer there through the corner. We start to accelerate on the exit. We can control the oversteer better on a pad, though. Edge of building on the left-hand side. We dabbed the brakes. We took it in. Notice there we gained on my ghost. That shows you that I did overslow the car through there. And I get a really nice line through the left-hander, so I can just flat it there. Start the dark green stuff on the left side, so our brake marker for this right-hander. We turn in, and again, look at this. We gain on our ghost there. Now, because I'm not smooth on the exit, I do suffer a little bit, but even so, you can see I've still got time in my lap there to get into those 1 minute ones potentially, but I want to get this video out to you. On the right side, start of the white billboard, then we go into this corner. Notice that I'm trying to judge the speed, trying to carry that speed. 73 was there. We start accelerating. We're just judging it accordingly, and we head towards the line. That's 1 minute 2.5. We jump to chase cam then for this final one here as we go into the right-hander. ABS is on weak, by the way, for those wondering, but we're going to accelerate out of here in second gear. So I didn't reference it straight away last time. So we've got the white barrier coming up there. As it goes to orange, hit the brakes then as we go into this left-hander. And look how tight I keep it on this particular one due to the camber of the corner. We want to straighten up and accelerate out of the corner over towards left to the side. The edge of the building there, hit the brakes, turn in. Remember, I oversaw the car here a bit too much. Come off the brakes a bit earlier than I do. In towards the left we go. Judge the throttle accordingly, because if you overturn the car, you're going to get power oversteer. Dark green on the left, we hit the brakes as we come into here. Again, keeping it kind of tight here as we want to straighten the car very quickly as we come out this corner. Notice there, you can see a little bit of a wiggle on the car and up to third gear. We continue on. You can rev this car a little bit. Okay, up to fourth. On the right hand side, we've got the white billboard and the blue board there. So on chase cam, it's to start the white billboard. On bumper, it's the end of it, of course, on a wheel. And then we're looking for those 3 marshals there. We start to accelerate through the corner. We head towards the line then. That is that 1 minute 2.189 once again. You can follow that ghost on the leaderboard. Now, the pad lap isn't on the leaderboard, so you will have to search Tidgney and pad in the content search, and it will show up there as well. So I've uploaded that for you, just in case you want to follow the pad lap instead. That's it in a nutshell with this car. A short but sweet lap here, which does mean you can spend some time with family and friends if you have the ability to do so. Otherwise, just enjoy Gran Turismo. It's there to be played with. As always, if you do enjoy this content, do get a like, do subscribe to the channel. Check out those partners down below with some of your Christmas money. If you are buying Fanatec, remember, check out the link. Use code Tidgney at checkout with GT Amiga. I get a kickback as well, so it helps support the channel. 2 videos there to check out, including last week's time trial. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.